The latest hands-off approach to potty training, unexpected ways to turn on your man, DIY tips to make sure you fix your home right.
Hey there, welcome to Life Love Shopping. I'm Michelle Yarn.
And I am Rachel Kay. We're going to show you some of the award-winning products that you people at home, customers, voted on as like the best products to clean your home and favorite food items.
Nice. And we're also talking about women and money. It seems the song Mo Money, Mo Problems, it applies to us too. And we're going to tell you why and how to combat those fears you have.
Yes. Okay. All right, another day, another parenting trend to tell you about. This one is called elimination communication. Sounds fancy. Some parents call it EC.
It's essentially a hands-off approach, if you will, to potty training. You use timing, signals, cues, and your own intuition to essentially predict when your baby needs to go and then get them to a toilet in time. A lot of people do this. Check out this family's video blog about it.
So Brett and I started elimination communication with our baby because she was primarily breastfed and we were using cloth diapers, but now that she's being introduced to solid foods, they're not so fun to clean up. So the benefit of elimination communication has allowed us to avoid diapers when she's pooping and other times during the day, and getting a head start on teaching her where to eliminate.
So this is what ECing looks like for us guys. I just ran downstairs with Love after eating the banana, put her on the toilet, and it's down there. She peed already. Yeah, it's like instantaneous.
So this family does blogs. They make it look really easy, and you heard her. She laid out some of the benefits. You know, you're saving the environment. It's more eco-friendly. You're teaching some independence a little early.
Right. Okay.
And I don't know.
But what happens when they don't make it to the bowl that you have put around all over your house?
You have to clean up.
It's like having a dog. It's like a dog.
Yeah.
Like when you're potty training a puppy.
And they actually started late. A lot of people start this as newborns, newborn infants. So you're just learning communication cues, I guess. But I think you have to be a stay-at-home parent to do this because good luck for one getting a babysitter to do this.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, or getting your preschool to follow your kid around. I mean, it's not going to happen. So unless you have the time and patience for it, good luck.
And here's the other thing. They have to do that just at home.
Yeah.
What if you're taking your baby to the store, the grocery store, to the restaurant?
Well, if you
got to put a diaper
Google
on.
it, there are families who will teach their kids how to go on the side of the road in a plant. No. So good luck with that, parents.
We are an advanced society. We have indoor plumbing. Let's enjoy it and use it. All right. Well, keeping your stress levels under control is key to living a long life. Color can be a wonderful tool to make you feel calmer. Huffington Post Home shared which colors to use to de-stress your home. Soft blues. Traditional feng shui wisdom says that blues can slow down heart rate and lower blood pressure. The most stress-reducing tones are soft, watery blues. Lavenders, although purple can seem to be an intense color, purples that are on the chalky, dusty side or more muted shades of violets and lavenders and purples on the grayer side can be very calming. And pale grays, especially when paired with blue and white elements, can create a relaxing atmosphere. 'Tis the season to fix up our humble abodes, and we're sharing some DIY tips to make sure you do it right.
Yes,
right, Michelle?
You want to do it right. Let's start with the laundry. Let's get that right for one. You got to check this out. The Frigidaire Affinity high efficiency top load washer. So cool. It features this waterfall wash technology.
Ooh, that sounds fancy.
Your laundry will be done right the first time because it totally soaks that whole load. So you get a nice thorough clean, whiter whites, tougher stain removal. It's definitely a must-have for any laundry room. And since you don't have any do-overs, you can spend more time with your family, less time in the laundry room. Lots of innovative features there with the dryer as well. So you're going to wash and dry more clothes per load. So go to Frigidaire.com to check out more for that.
Saving your time.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, if you need an excuse to spruce up a dull living space, Frog Tape is great. They have the Earn Your Stripes Room Makeover Contest. They're giving $5,000 to the best complete room transformation. Awesome, right? It runs through July 1st, so go to frogtape.com/earnyourstripes for info. And this is the only painter's tape. It's treated with paint block technology.
Ooh, what's that?
It's really cool. It's a super absorbent polymer. It reacts with latex paint, instantly gels, so you get a nice micro barrier. It's going to seal off the edges of the tape so you don't get that paint bleed.
Yes, and ruin your walls.
Absolutely. Or your fun patterns. You know, if you want to have some fun with Frog Tape, you can do patterns like stripes and geometric shapes and get that nice sharp paint line when you do it. So have some fun with that. It comes in a multi-surface and delicate surface grade as well.
Exactly. Exactly. Now, what happens when we mess up and we need to get rid of that goo, right?
Goo Gone is the way to go. This stuff is amazing. Category leader, America's #1 brand for consistently providing effective, tough task removal solutions. Okay, sticky, gooey, gummy messes, like when they put the stickers on the glass of your picture frame. So annoying. Use Goo Gone. It's going to remove that and any gooey mess you might have on a keepsake or your walls or gifts.
Stuff you just don't know what it is.
Yeah, any surface. It's great. It's not going to harm your stuff. And the Goo Gone spray gel, this is one of their most popular goo removing products.
I believe it.
Yeah, and they expanded as well to include a full suite of solutions for tasks in the kitchen. So like greasy stoves, unsightly grout, they're going to take care of that for you.
That is going to be clutch.
Yeah. Now let's talk about our lawns.
Yes.
Okay, True Green Lawn Care, they just completed the Lawn Lifestyles National Survey. Some pretty cool results, like when you're selling a home. A good lawn can warrant a higher price, you know.
Yes, that's true.
Well-maintained landscaping, among the best features of a home's exterior, so like a healthy lawn, mature trees. And with this survey, more than half of the homeowners said they consider themselves pretty knowledgeable about lawn care, yet the same survey found they score their own lawns with a C+ average grade.
That's not matching up.
Yeah, we gotta work on our yard care 101. There's some 5 basics to lawn care to kick off the growing season. Weed, feed, mow, mulch, and water. So go to truegreen.com. They've got some great lawn care tips for you.
Yes. Now, what happens when we run into some unsightly poison ivy?
Well, you're working outdoors.
Doing our lawn, you know?
Yeah, you want to protect yourself. Here's something that is cool if you're working outside. This is Cortisone 10 poison ivy relief pads. These are great. They really are fast-acting. They're long-lasting poison ivy relief. There's no mess. It's a touch-free single application. They have this snaplicator, they call it.
Ooh.
It's pretty cool, right? Fast relief from exposure to poison ivy, oak, and sumac. It's a great combination of aloe, botanicals, there's oat extract. So it's really gonna cool and soothe any irritated skin on contact. And these are so convenient, easy to use.
Yeah,
you know,
you don't get it all over your hands.
yeah, take them anywhere. And they have the #1 doctor recommended anti-itch medicine and the #1 pharmacist recommended poison ivy remedy. So you are good to go with that for sure.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
And then you don't end up itching all weekend.
Yeah,
right?
we don't need any of that. So we're gonna, you know, have some nice lawns and nice homes and no goo.
No goo, no goo. All right, thanks so much, Michelle. For more on all of this, just head to our website, lifeloveshopping.com.
So stars like Kevin Hart and Reese Witherspoon's husband recently made headlines after they were pulled over for suspected DUIs, I should say.
And they're not the only celebs who behave badly. Morgan Miller's joining us now with more on that.
Yeah, poor Reese and her boo aren't the only ones. These celebs are the poster children for behaving badly because each of them has needed rehab from that Hollywood rock star lifestyle. First off, one of my favorites, Drew Barrymore. Her family's history didn't help her cause, did it? She was smoking cigarettes at 9, clubbing by 10, and had been to rehab twice by the time she was 13. Jeez. She definitely came out on top, though. She's a mom now, producing and directing. Kudos to Drew. Well, y'all got to witness the before and aftermath of this star's rehab on this season's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Kim Richards, Paris Hilton's aunt, for those who don't know, recently had a stint in rehab for alcoholism, but now you can see she's much more at peace and really looking to improve her life. Good for her. But what about the bad boys, right? It's not just the girls. I think we all know Robert Downey Jr.'s story. He's been in rehab for almost everything, but he had that big comeback with the Iron Man franchise. And this guy, Mike, the Situation Sorrento from the Jersey Shore, had a little too much fist-pumping action going on up there, and apparently too many prescription pills, too, because that's what he went to rehab for. But he is sober now as well.
It's good for all of them that they've recovered. That's not an easy thing to overcome.
And just being in the limelight, I think, is just hard.
And it's funny, like you mentioned Drew Barrymore, how she's doing so much better now. She really needs to be mentoring Lindsay Lohan.
That's what I was just going to say.
Anybody needs to be mentoring
Anybody on that list needs to mentor her.
Yeah,
not Charlie
shake her a little bit. And
not Charlie
She needs a slap. Yeah.
She used to be so cute, and like her movies were good, and
I know. We know how hard it is because even Ozzy Osbourne just admitted that he fell off the wagon. It's not an easy task.
I mean, I'm not surprised about that one, though.
Well, as you guys have just seen, obviously the life of the rich and the famous, not all glitz and glam, for sure.
No, definitely not. In fact, a recent study found people who are famous and successful have shorter lives than the average Joe.
Yeah, but random fact, if a performer has an Academy Award sitting on their shelf, chances are they will outlive those less famous persons.
Interesting.
The study found the average age of death for performers and athletes 77 years. So it's not exactly young, but it's younger than those who were successful in other fields.
Right. So what would be the cause? Well, the study hinted it's the drug use, other risky behaviors associated with fame, along with some performance-enhancing behavior, which would come with, you know, athletes and the sort.
Steroids
right?
and all that
It's like
business.
a double-edged sword there, right? It's like you want to be successful and
you just
happy
can't
with
win
your
for trying.
life.
It
You
just doesn't
can't. You've got to find a way to do it, but still stay somewhat normal. You know?
I think it applies to real people as well, not just celebrities.
Yeah, true,
Finding that balance of, you know, getting enough sleep and eating well. It's hard, but you have to pay it. It's hard to do that.
And then too, being under that microscope, it's like, how do you function? You know, we have our flaws, but nobody gets to see them unless they're right here. And, you know, then it's in the headlines every day. So
what?
It happens.
They've never seen our flaws on TV.
Mistakes, what is that? We don't know.
You should see us when we come in the morning.
Yes. No, we look gorgeous, all of us.
Right.
We look exactly the same as
I wake
everyone.
up this
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
We do. All right. Well, of course, there's lingerie and a sexy little black number that can turn on your man, but there are other ways to get your guys' engine roaring. Woman Day shares the unexpected turn-ons for men, like the smell of pumpkin pie. Forget the Chanel No. 5. The scent of pumpkin pie mixed with lavender increases men's downstairs blood flow more than 23 other fragrances. And fear, terror as a turn-on? Yeah, it seems that way. Feeling threatened is linked to arousal in the brain, probably all those endorphins running. And your laugh, that's right, all-out chuckles could earn you a hot night in the bedroom. Men are subconsciously aroused by a woman's laugh, possibly because the sound reminds them of what you sound like in bed. So what is there? Is there like a new saying, how you laugh is how you sound in bed?
I mean, I hope you're not laughing at him in bed. That might not be the best thing.
No, not
Just
laughing
saying.
at him, but sometimes in the
Laughing
bed,
in general,
there's
any kind of
laughter.
laughing, if there's somebody naked, not going to be a good thing in your head.
Okay,
so.
but sometimes there's weird sounds that are made when you're in bed, and that can be funny. And if you don't laugh about it, then it's just awkward and
Now
uncomfortable.
we know how Rachel sounds in bed.
Now you know.
Just saying.
You're welcome.
We're going to leave you with that.
Hopefully some guys are watching and can hear.
Maybe. I don't know. All right, coming up on Life Love Shopping, the smart way to keep your diet on track without giving up your favorite foods.
That's right. And we show you what food and household products are must-haves to keep your home life healthy and happy.
Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. Well, like it or not, ladies, it's time to start thinking about bathing suit season again, but we found a great way to be able to still enjoy the foods you love while staying on track.
With summer on its way, we're all gearing up for bathing suit season, and that means keeping an eye on those high-calorie food offenders. But with better-for-you versions of your favorites like Weight Watchers Smart One's Thin Crust Cheese Pizza, you can still enjoy the foods you love while staying on track. The blend of reduced fat cheeses with a zesty tomato sauce and a crispy thin crust will give you 8 grams of whole grain and has just 280 calories compared to the 440 calories from the standard takeout slice. There are more than 25 home-style meals in the Smart Ones Classic Favorites line, from fettuccine Alfredo to Swedish meatballs. So, getting ready for summer doesn't mean giving up or giving in. You can feel confident when choosing Smart Ones because the entrees are based on a set of 6 smart eating principles, making smart eating a no-brainer. For more information about the Smart Ones complete line and other tips to help you stay on track throughout the day, visit eatyourbest.com.
American shoppers have spoken. When it comes to food and household products, everyone has their must-have items, and here to tell us which ones are the best new products is Better Homes and Gardens Senior Editor for Home Design, Amy Panos. Welcome, Amy.
Hi, Rachel. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Yes, we are so excited. You have so much great stuff in front of you.
Yeah.
Take us through some of these winners.
You bet. So let me just tell you a little bit about the Better Homes and Gardens New Product Awards. We partner with BrandSpark, which is a consumer marketing and research firm, to survey 77,500 consumers from coast to coast about their favorite products and what they intend to purchase again. And from that field, 62 winners rose to the top. And so I have some of the food winners and some of the cleaning winners with me today. Where would you like to start? Food first or cleaning first?
Food, of course. Who doesn't love some good meals?
Exactly. Well, let me start with the butter. Something I think is really, really innovative and a cool product. Land O'Lakes butter with olive oil and sea salt. The consumers love that it mixes the ingredients that they will cook together with anyway. They love that it enhances the flavor of their food. And check out the packaging. It's this brilliant idea of packaging up half sticks, right? So
yes,
smart.
love that. So you don't waste it.
I know, exactly. So how about pizza? Do you like to make pizza at home?
Of course.
That's what everybody says. I love to too. So do the shoppers. And they chose the Classico traditional pizza sauce because they say it tastes fresh, and they say it's made with, you know, those great wholesome ingredients like tomatoes, olive oil, spices, all that good stuff. And another winner, a couple of winners in the food category, the El Monterey Mini Chimneys.
Ooh.
The consumers love that they're so handy to keep in the freezer and then pull out a couple, stick them in the microwave for a snack for the kids after school when, you know, company's coming over. How do you feel about sweet potatoes?
I love them, and I've tried these that you're about to show us. I love those.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear you've tried them. That's wonderful. So the Alexia Crispy Sweet Potato Puffs, the consumers love these because crispy outside, you know, sweet and tender and flavorful. In the inside, 20 minutes from freezer to table, a great accompaniment to a meal, a great snack, and made with natural ingredients. So here's some products that make cleaning a little bit easier. The Mr. Clean Magic Eraser Select-A-Size. Now, if you've used Mr. Clean, you know that it can clean just about anything. It's a pretty amazing product, and they've innovated it, and they've made it perforated so that you can tear off the size of sponge that you need for your job and not waste the whole thing. Pretty smart.
Genius.
Yeah, and let's see, and Tide to Go Stain Eraser. Those times when you have spilled something on yourself and you need to take care of it, but you're not home, you don't have your stain remover with you. With Tide to Go Stain Eraser, you can always have stain fighting power with you in your purse or your bag. And the Dawn Power Clean Dish Detergent was another winner in the dish detergent category. Consumers love that it allows them, you know, that cleaning power of an overnight soak for a pan, but it gives them that cleaning power in 5 minutes so they can get the dishes done faster and move on. And then Tide Pods, the detergent, the whitener, and the stain fighter all in one package. You just pop it into the washer, front load or top loader, doesn't make a difference. And you don't have to measure anything. You don't have to pour a sticky, heavy jug. Super, super convenient.
All right, thanks so much, Amy. To check out the full list, you can head to our website, lifeloveshopping.com.
Thank you, Rachel. All right, when Life Love Shopping returns, we're going to share the thing women fear most about money and how to overcome it. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to Life Love Shopping.
We're going to talk money a little bit because, ladies, despite making enormous strides professionally and financially, almost half of American women fear becoming homeless.
Wow.
That even includes those earning six-figure salaries. Check this out. According to a survey, this fear was more pronounced among single, divorced, and widowed women. But 43% of married women still felt the same way. The conflicting feelings about money may stem from the fact that we are more likely than men to feel anxious about our financial status. It makes sense. Another study found 30% of women felt overwhelming levels of anxiety about money matters, while only 17% of men felt that way.
That's wild.
I think women tend to be a little bit on the safer side. We want to have that little bit of cushion, right? You know, where the guys are a little more risky with their money, maybe?
Yeah, and a lot of women are the ones at home paying the bills and balancing the checkbook and dealing with the money, so they know how much
what
is
happens
coming in and going out and know what's there.
And we definitely want to be safe because if something were to happen, then we'd be the ones left with the kids and stuff too most of the time. So good looking out, ladies.
Yes. There's no denying that buying a home is one of the biggest milestones in a person's life, but it can also be one of the most confusing and stressful if you don't have the right partners to help you navigate through the home buying process.
So true, and you don't want to go it alone. So I have some tips that are going to help people out. And you know, TD Bank's inaugural mortgage service index found that most people, we're talking 64%, have had positive home buying experiences, which is great. And among those, 83% cite having a very good lender experience, which is great. It just shows you how crucial that relationship with the bank or the lender can be toward creating that positive home buying experience. You know?
All right, so what should you look for in a bank or lender then to assure a positive mortgage experience?
Right, well, the survey showed home buying experiences were better with lenders who maintained an open and transparent line of communication throughout the process. And that means also explaining all the mortgage options available because we know there are so many, right?
Yes.
And only a little more than half of those surveys surveyed felt that their lender helped them understand that mortgage process or consistently kept them informed and updated. So home buyers really need to focus on finding a home financing partner who's accessible, responsive, and transparent, and ultimately makes that financing process more simple.
Right, that's the hard
TD Bank,
part.
for example, is great. They offer extended store hours. They have access to mortgage loan officers who are
wow.
actual experts in home financing.
That's important.
And I love this too, 24/7 live support, so they can walk you through any questions that might come up during the process.
And that happens at night when you're working on this late at night after work, right?
Yeah, and then you'll come up with something and you're like, who can I talk to? So that's a
Exactly.
great option. If you go to tdbank.com, you can learn more. And just keep in mind, you know, as that housing market continues to rebound, home buyers need to look for a mortgage partner and a lender who are going to best guide them through that process and keep it positive, because we know how important, it's a big step,
It is.
right?
It's a big deal. It's exciting to own a home.
Yeah,
you know,
so
and you want to do it right.
You want to enjoy it. Yeah, you shouldn't be stressed out the whole time. So TD Bank will definitely help you out with that.
Exactly. Thanks, Michelle. For more, just head to our website, lifeloveshopping.com.
And don't forget to, by the way, here at Life Love Shopping, we always want to connect with you. So when we're not on TV, you can stay in touch by liking our Facebook page. And you can always follow and tweet us. We are on Twitter as well. It's at Life Love Shopping.
Yeah, you can check out some behind-the-scene photos, some articles we post on our website as well.
Lots of fun.